Hey guys, Richard Blaine here. Thanks for stopping by my Easy Cooking channel tonight. Tonight I'm not going to be cooking for you. Tonight I'm going to be addressing another subject. Many of you know that I have done about 33 or so sharpening videos here on YouTube. They're very popular, people love them. And one of my subscribers last week before said, hey, show us how you clean and maintain your sharpening gear. I thought I would show you guys today how I clean and maintain the other sharpening gear that I use in my repertoire of sharpening gear. And that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to show you how to clean a corrugated steel, a ceramic rod, and a diamond rod, along with my Arkansas stone, ceramic plate, and a diamond plate. I'm going to show you how I do it and the many different ways that you can do it. And just to let you know, on my knife giveaway video on the Imperial Barlow, the winner is the Rivet Gardener. I pulled the name from the hat last week and pulled up the Rivet Gardener. He's a longtime subscriber, and he told me why he wanted the knife, and I hope his son enjoys it. And don't worry, because I'm going to be having plenty of other giveaways and raffles coming up, so please don't feel left out. Congratulations to the Rivet Gardener. Let me show you how I clean sharpening gear. Let's get going. So, these are the sharpening tools that I am going to show you how to clean and maintain. This is a diamond impregnated honing rod. This is a black ceramic honing rod. This is a standard corrugated honing rod or steel. This is my trusty black translucent Arkansas stone. This is my dirty but yet synthetic Spyderco ultra fine ceramic plate. And this is a 220 grit diamond plate, excuse me. And also one of my handheld Spyderco double stuff that I carry with me every day to sharpen my knives as I need to go. Each way that I show you how to clean each item is interchangeable with any other way that I've shown you how to clean any other item. So let's get going. So the first item I'm going to show you how to clean, I'm going to turn on some water here in my faucet, and hopefully it's not too noisy. But the first item I'm going to show you how to clean is this Spyderco double stuff. This is a 600 grit synthetic alumina ceramic. This is a 2200 grit synthetic alumina ceramic. And the simplest way to clean one of these is to wet it. Okay. This is if you're at home. So let me back up. If you're at home, the simplest way to clean this would be to wet it and to take a sponge with a little bit of Comet non-scratch abrasive and just scrub it by hand, just like you see me doing here. There you go. That's all. Just a little bit of Comet. Fold it over. This will pull the filings right out of this alumina ceramic stone. And show you once again, you see how clean and white that is? That is the simplest way at home to clean a synthetic alumina ceramic. Now here's the 600 grit. You really can't see how dirty it is, so I'm going to move on to cleaning something else, which would be this 220 mesh grit diamond plate. Now, you could use the Comet method, all right, or you could use this. This is called an eraser block. This is a block of high density foam rubber impregnated with pumice. And what I like to do is I like to wet the stone or the plate, as you see, and I also like to wet the eraser block and scrub surface to surface. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much at all, because even the diamond plates get impregnated with filings. As a matter of fact, all the items I'm showing you here And you can't see the filings coming off of the eraser block, but you can see how shiny and clean that plate has gotten. Now, let me explain. All of these items that I am showing you how to clean and maintain have one thing in common. Do you know what that is between a synthetic ceramic, a natural stone, a corrugated rod, diamond rod, ceramic rod? Do you know what it is? Well, here's what it is. All of these items are porous. That's why they take on metal filings. Now this is a large 2200 grit alumina ceramic synthetic ceramic by Spyderco. And what I'm going to use to clean it is another eraser block. But this is a Japanese sandstone eraser block. Pretty much the same idea, just made in Japan with a slightly different stone, and I forget what it's called, but it's not pumice. It's something slightly different, just as fine, works just as well. So I take this dirty aluminum ceramic and I wet it, and there, wet, and I take this wet and I scrub. Circular motions to get into the corners, in the center, straight back and forth. Some filings are so fine, you won't get 100% out of any stone or synthetic ceramic, but you will get 99.999% of all filings. There we go. Out of any stone or ceramic. You see how clean that got? Look at that. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Then I set that aside. And I set the Japanese sandstone aside. Now, the next item will be my black translucent Arkansas. Very difficult to see the filings, but they are in there. And once again, I will wet this stone, and I will use my regular American eraser block, and I will wet it. And the reason I can do this with this particular stone is a lot of people prefer using oil excuse me, with Arkansas stones, and I do not. As a matter of fact, I don't use oil with any stones. It's not really necessary. Some people believe that oil stones should only have oil used on them, and I do not fall into that category. And then if you can see, all the dirt and schmush and schmutz comes right off the surface, and there you have one clean black translucent Arkansas stone. There you go. 99.9% of the filings pulled out. As I said, all interchangeable. Now, once again, I'm going to take a sponge. I'm going to put some Comet on it. Any abrasive, any scouring will do. I like using the non-scratch variety. And I'm going to take a DMT 600 grit diamond sharpening rod. Now, if you can see, it is dirty. So, what do? We get the Comet involved here. We wrap the sponge around, and we back and forth, back and forth. That's all there is to it. Moving it around, circular, back and forth. Down by the tip where it was really dirty. Get all those filings out. I will rinse it off. I'm using hot water, by the way, and out here the hot water is scorching. But here you go. One very clean DMT 600 grit diamond rod. Same thing. This is a Japanese corrugated steel. There's still plenty of Comet left on the sponge. Turning it around in my hand, circular and scrub. Gets all the filings right out. People tell me all the time, oh, my sharpening steel, my honing steel, it's worn out, it's flat. Well, let me be the first to tell you that if you have a quality steel, such as this Japanese steel, or any of the quality German steels, they never wear out. They are supposed to be harder than the knife you are honing. They never wear out, but the corrugations fill up with metal filings. Once you pull them out, it returns to normal. Once again, you could even use the eraser block all over, rinse it off, and once again, you have a clean honing steel that's ready for use for as long as necessary until you have to clean it out again. Now, this is my favorite honing rod. This is a MAC black ceramic, about 2000, 2200 grit. This gets full up. I don't know if you can see how dirty it is, how full up it is. But with this one, I like to use either the Japanese or the domestic sand eraser. Back and forth. Turn this puppy over in the hands. Back and forth. Up and down, up and down. I will show you. I'll wet this here a little bit. Up and down. Turn it over in the hands. Okay. Down by the base. Back and forth, back and forth. Down by the front, center. And I will show you just how dirty this rod was. You see all that? You see all that? Those are filings. Here's a clean side. Let's see if there's any more. I'll wet the rod. Back and forth. Turn it over in the hands. Back and forth some more. See that? Metal filings. Rinse the rod off, and if you can see, clean. Really clean. That's all there is to it, folks. When it comes to cleaning your sharpening gear, these are some very simple items that you could use to clean your stones, to clean your rods, to clean your plates. That's all there is to it. So I'm going to dry everything off, line it up, and show you what they look like nice and clean, and I'll be back in a minute. So now let's take a look at the cleanliness of the gear. This is my 220 grit mesh DMT 6-inch plate. Look at how sparkling clean it is. Okay? Beautiful. All the filings have been taken out. This is my Spyderco double stuff 2200 grit synthetic alumina ceramic, 600 grit synthetic alumina ceramic. All the filings have been taken out. Look at how clean that is. This is how you maintain these items. Here is my Spyderco Ultrafine 2200 grit synthetic alumina ceramic. This is an 8-inch plate. I've had this for almost 20 years. This does not gully. It's beautiful. Puts a mirror polish. Look at how beautifully clean that is. This, everybody's seen my videos, knows this is like my favorite natural stone. This is a translucent black Arkansas. They're rated in density, as I've said many times, but in equivalent mathematics, about a 4,000 grit, and I never go beyond a 4,000 grit. All the metal filings taken out. Beautiful, just beautiful. This is my DMT 600 grit, 600 mesh sharpening steel. Look at how clean that puppy is. All the metal filings taken out. It doesn't get much better than that. Here is my standard Japanese corrugated honing rod for my Mac knives. Look at how beautifully clean that is. As I said, you should have a quality steel, and if you do have a quality steel and you clean it and maintain it, it should last you for forever. People come to me all the time. Like I said, my steel is worn out. It just does not happen. This is my Mac Black ceramic rod, between 2000 and 2200 grit. It's corrugated on two sides and flat on the other two. It's beautifully clean and ready to go. Just look at that. That's it, folks. That's how you keep this gear clean. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Hey guys, Richard Blaine here. I want to thank you for stopping by my Easy Cooking channel tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to clean and maintain your sharpening and honing gear for your kitchen or your outdoor endeavors. It's very easy. Now, I didn't cover how to do oil stones and things like that because I don't own oil stones. But if you look in the description box, I will leave multiple different ways of cleaning oil stones and other natural stones that you might want to use oil on. So in case you have those, you'll be able to clean those. I want to thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, comment, share this video with your friends that are into knives, and I'll see you the next time around. Take care.